This is the tree that we decided to bring into the family room. Kind of have to be careful what ornaments we put out here because of the dogs, especially Blaine's lethal tail. Can knock everything off of a tree. Look at it go. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Amy here. Today is the day we are going to decorate our house for Christmas. It's a little early. It's only mid-November. You know what? It's been a tough year, and we have noticed people are putting their Christmas lights up outside in the neighborhood, and we're excited to get going with this and have something that feels a little bit more joyful rather than all the bad news you're seeing on TV all the time and all the stuff. So what a better way to do it than to get ready for Christmas. For years and years, we have had this beautiful fake tree. It was white and flocked and just beautiful with snow on it. Last year, we noticed that one of the wires was frayed and the lights were acting kind of wonky. So that, we made it work. We taped it back together, but it definitely seems like a fire hazard. So this year, we decided to go get a different tree. And the tree that we ended up with is this guy here. It is not flocked, but it has a lot of very interesting little branches, almost like little moss pieces on it. So we are gonna get it set up. We like to set the tree up in this room here, right in front of the living room window. It's a dog-free zone. The dogs don't come in here, so we don't have tails whacking ornaments off the tree or anything like that. So today, we're gonna take you along as we get transformed over to Christmas. So one of the things we always do, this little gray table that we have, we often sit here, but we're gonna get this table out of here, bring it upstairs, and the tree is gonna go right in there. And as soon as I move the tree in, the first thing I always like to do is fluff the tree up, closing up all the gaps. So when you have a tree ready to decorate, if it's a fake tree, it is a really good idea to not be able to see in and see any of the inside of the tree. So to do that, just spend a little bit of time and bend all of your branches and get them all close and filling those gaps in between. You won't regret it. Your tree will look just so much prettier. Sometimes people won't take the time to do that, and the decorations will fill up the space for sure. But if you just want a really nice, yummy look, yes, a tree can look yummy, you want to fill up that space in there by taking the time and bending those branches. Okay, I got the tree all fluffed up. We are ready to go and ready to start decorating. We brought the bin of the decorations down too, but one of the things, I've been collecting decorations for as long as I've been alive. I have some from childhood, some that my uncle brought over from Germany, just some really cool stuff. I'll show you those in a little bit. But since we lost our white flocked fake tree, we decided to get a little skinny one just like it that we're gonna put in the other room. So now this year, instead of having all the decorations on one tree, we have to separate them out, and we are gonna put, we're gonna have that tree kind of be our winter tree. So it's gonna have outdoor like snowmen. We got these cute little foxes here. They're gonna go on it. These snowflakes. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. As we open these ornaments, then we have to figure out which ones are gonna go on this tree and which ones are gonna go on the other tree. Okay, we started one down. Last year when we took all this down, Shelton counted them. I think we have just over 400 ornaments, so this is gonna be absolutely crazy, but here we go. Like I mentioned earlier, some of these ornaments are super old. This one here, a little tiny nativity set, super cute. It came from Germany in 1977. My uncle, who passed away this year, he was in the army and he traveled a lot. And I remember the year that he brought us all these super cool ornaments, and I just love them. It's so fun to put them on the tree and to still have them and to be able to share those stories with Shelton. It's super fun. I'm gonna open up, we bought this really cool metal tree skirt from Hobby Lobby. It's a 2-part piece and it just goes around and acts like a skirt so you don't have to see up under the tree. We're done in the living room as far as the tree goes. Now we're going to do this other tree. This is the tree that we decided to bring into the family room. Kind of have to be careful what ornaments we put out here because of the dogs, especially Blaine's lethal tail. It can knock everything off of a tree. Look at it go. Anyhow, this tree, we're going to set it up here, and then I think we're going to move the clock over a little bit. So we'll kind of get the tree back in this area here, move the clock over, decorate up here by the TV stand, and then we always decorate above the fireplace. And then our metal hanging baskets that hang, we'll change those out and get those decorated up as well. Here we go. We're only 3 hours in. It's crazy. It takes all day. Okay, so we got the second tree out, and Shelton is working on fluffing. So what do you do when you do that, Shel?
Well, as you have told me, you just pull them out to the side. You make them go up and down just to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, it's really cool to be able to fill in the gaps. So when you're sitting here and looking, that you literally cannot see through to the tree base. When you're hanging the ornaments, then you can hang them in spots too that will kind of fill anything that you were unable to get by fluffing the tree. This tree is super cool. We got it at Home Depot. It's kind of a skinny, kind of a pencil style tree.
Yeah, it's a lot skinnier than the ones that we've had before.
And it's going to go in this room nicely. We haven't had two trees, I don't think, in a really long time. We used to have one that we would put in our dining room, but it has been years since we've done that. But it'll be nice because Shelton just put the top on, the top part of the tree. This one we're going to do with all of our winter and snowmen and kind of woodland animals.
Yeah, like the basic things.
So that'll be super fun. Martin is outside working on getting the outside Christmas lights and lawn ornaments set up, and we are inside trying to beat him with this stuff. So we're going to keep working on this tree and soon start getting the decorations put on it. Next, we got to get to the other parts of the house. It's going to take some time for sure. And then our super cool stockings. I got these years ago at Branches Christian bookstore in Vancouver. They're no longer around, but I'm the reindeer. Martin is the Santa. And then Shelton is the little monkey. The company is called Woof Puff. Woof and Puff. It's on that little button right there. And they do different stockings every single year. And these were ones, I think we might have gotten them back in 2005, the year Shelton was born. But I absolutely love them. We have one more that's in red that has an angel on it. And that one is going to be when Shelton gets married someday. My plan was to give him his stocking and one for his wife. One of the things I do, I have cut out, I'll show you here, cardboard. So I stick cardboard down inside the stockings so they don't roll when they're hanging. They just hang nice and straight. So that's a little trick. If you want to have your stockings look super cool when you're hanging them on the fireplace, put a piece of cardboard down inside. And then I'll show you in here what we did. Above the stairs, we got rid of all the Halloween stuff. We put our blessing sign back up. We have our 2 reindeer up there, some snowmen and a tree. And then I got that old vintage sled. And then here on my little entry table, I put my little reindeer up, just threw some greenery down. And it's just thrown in there with just little bulbs and pine cones, that sort of thing. This is our tree in here. Since we now have a second tree, I didn't have a topper, so I just put a Santa Claus hat on the top of it. I thought that was kind of cute. We have this that we bring out every year. Got this from my mom years ago, and it's a music thing. So it actually plays music. Love it. Super pretty. Shelton decorated his piano. So he took the fall stuff down. Might look better if I shut this off. And put the snowman. He has a couple of reindeer on there. And the greenery, super cool. This is our oversized advent calendar. Shelton and I made this as a project, I think 3 years ago. And we kind of went big scale. It's a big thing, but it's super fun. We fill it up with different stuff each year. And here is our ceramic cat that sits in our music room. I just popped a Santa Claus hat on him as well. So he looks super cool. And then of course, last but not least, here is the head elf. He is here and he's getting ready to hang the sign. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here. So we will catch you next time. Bye. We had a fake tree that we've had for years, and it was beautiful. It was white and flocked. Last year we noticed some of the batteries were a little bit broken. We bought this really cool metal tree skirt from Hobby Lobby.